All right, back for another turkey and rice meal. Let's get at it. Alright guys, for all you out there who eat ground turkey because it's on your meal plan, but you don't know a way to make it taste well, that's what we're going to dig in today. I want to make turkey, which is going to be 99% lean ground, with rice, peppers, onion, parsley, and then a handful of seasoning, as you'll see. This is absolutely amazing if you like spicy food. You can obviously lay off the peppers if you don't want it to be extra spicy, but it's very rich with flavor. It makes that turkey taste very, very good, and what you'll find is you'll look forward to this meal every single time you eat it. So first step, let's cut up these peppers. Let's turn the stove on medium high, so somewhere around, if you 1 to 10, about a 6 or 7. And we'll let that preheat before we drop the peppers in, let those kind of simmer a little bit, and then we'll add the meat on top of that, and then lastly, with the rice, all the seasonings and parsley. Pan is preheated because what we want those vegetables to really caramelize. So put some pan down, then we're gonna add the peppers and onion. Listen to that sizzle. Now that those vegetables are good and sizzled, let's add the turkey. And we'll just drop it in, and then we'll let it sear on both sides before we start chopping it up. So the one side is seared to that turkey, let's do the other side. So you can see it's got a good, nice brown coloring to it. We'll let that do the exact same thing before we start chopping it up, and then we'll eventually add the rice and the parsley. Now, both sides are seared, time to chop this meat up. It's going to help make you get it easier to get down. You can obviously leave it in a patty form if you like, but I like it chopped up so it mixes in and I can just shovel it in with a spoon. A few things here. We're going to add the parsley first. So again, I see a couple sprigs. I don't chop it up. I just simply pull it right off the little rind. Toss it in. Parsley tastes amazing, and it's really good for anti-inflammation. Now we add the rice right on top. So today, since it's an off day, I'm having 200 grams of cooked jasmine rice, which is roughly 49 grams of carbs with this meal. We don't count the vegetables, they're negligible. All right, so this rice that I had, it was pre-made from yesterday because I made a big vat of it and had some left over, so I wanted to use it. So what you'll find is it's not quite as fluffy and tender as if you made it fresh out of the rice cooker. So in order to do that, I'm gonna get some water here, squirt it on there, and then gonna add my seasoning, put a lid on it, and that'll fluff that rice right up. So you can get fancy and have a squirt bottle. I just use my mouth. Now, time for the seasonings. Salt. Very liberal. Some pepper. Garlic powder. And then lastly, this Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. Now, this is salt-free, so I can be very liberal, so I already added my salt. I love it. It tastes really good, very flavorful. It pairs perfect with the peppers, turkey, and rice. Now, we'll put a lid on, 2 to 3 minutes. We just want to stir all those flavors up together, and then it's time to eat. Listen to that sizzle. All those peppers and onions are nice and crispy and caramelized. Rice is now fluffy, and that turkey is going to be super flavorful and very tender. so the reason I put this in the Tupperware is this is a great example of something you can make for your lunch every single day. You can make a bunch of vats of these and just portion them out appropriately in different pans and skillets, and then take it for lunch. I will get the privilege of working from home, so I'm gonna eat it now, but very easy to drop the lid on, heat this up, and it tastes really good reheated. So I've eaten this cold and really enjoy it. So let's dig in. And try to burn my face off. All right, final bite here. Make sure you get all that rice. Nothing goes to waste. All right, guys, that concludes another turkey and rice meal. Now, the reason I want to share this all with you is when you eat as many chicken and rice, turkey and rice, potato meals as we do as competitors or people who are just mindful about what goes into our mouth, the more ways you know how to cook them and season them and keep your palate fresh and interested in the food you eat, the better success you're gonna have in the long term. So just because you like a seasoning now, you may get burnt out on it. So I'm gonna keep coming to you these same basic bro foods, but seasoning them different so it makes them, you look forward to every single meal. If you like this meal, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for following along.